It's the home of the Celtics here in Boston as 2K Sports brings you today's action live. Celtics make a quick stop here in front of their Boston fans just one game before heading back.
Let's go, you're up. My time.
For Avery Bradley. And Presley subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Mike Scott's checked in for Paul Millsap.
Well, you know, the news was mostly bad for the Celtics, but there was some good news last year. They announced they'll be renovating their arena to make it more state-of-the-art.
And so in the game for the Hawks, Teague and Korver in the backcourt. Cephalosha is out there with Scott. And it's Horford at the 5 down low.
Maybe they're still working out the kinks defensively because...
Aussie's checked in for Kyle Korver. And we always talk about getting good looks. Here's who's doing the best of it in the NBA. In 4th position, Al Horford.
All players occasionally go through hot and cold streaks, but over the course of the regular season, he has shot a high percentage, and that's made him a go-to guy for his team.
And with the Celtics in this building, guys, it isn't falling apart by any means, but the fans have been wanting an upgrade.
And from what I understand, I mean, they're going all out. I mean, the arena turns 20 years old this season, and it's going to get a 2-decade facelift in terms of amenities and convenience.
Pressey kicks to Turner. Bass with a screen for Turner. Dishes it to Bass. Outside Turner. 6 on the shot clock. Over Cephalosha. And off the front iron, and in it goes. And it's 8 points for Evan Turner. Looking at the last game for the Atlanta Hawks, it was a loss to the Timberwolves in Minnesota.
Kevin, that game defensively was an absolute nightmare. They went into that building and just got blown out by a very hot team.
Well, they didn't defend those shooters like they should have, and once the fans got into it and the arena started rocking and thumping and bumping, things only got worse.
A nice shot by Teague.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Teague against Pressey. Pass to Crowder. Right side Turner. Plenty of space. And he drops that one in. Turner's got 10 points in the game.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
Teague the pass to Boss. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. That one goes. Count it. Here's Pressey. Kicks it to Turner. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. And some changes here for the Celtics. Jerebko's checked in for Tyler Zeller. And Smart subbed in for Phil Pressey. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Atlanta. Dennis Schroeder comes in. And Boston has possession. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. And it's Turner off the drive. Can't hit the free throw line jump.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
Horford with a screen on Turner. Schroeder passes to Boss. Shoots it up. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Celtics out in.
Coming up this Friday, February 20th.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you? The Celtics. Tyler Zeller's checked in for Jared Sullinger. Bass comes in for Jerebko. Jay Crowder's checked in for Thomas. And Turner's subbed in for Smart. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Al Horford is checked in for Scott. Boss comes in for Kent Bazemore. Gordon's checked in for Kyle Korver. And it's Teague in for Dennis Schroeder. Evan Turner is out there with Bradley. Then it's Jay Crowder. Then it's Tyler Zeller. And it's Bass in at the power forward. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Turner against Horford. Left side, Turner. Boston, no good that time either.
Even that close to the hoop, when you see that kind of defense, I think you got to move the ball back out to the perimeter.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
Outside Bradley. Pass to Crowder. He kicks it to Bass. Crowder dishes to Bass.
Brandon Bass now in his 10th season out of LSU. Pick and pop, power forward. That mid-range shot is a strength of his game, and he's really improved defensively the last couple of years as well.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he's putting together a solid year at the free throw line with his percentage currently about 79.
I think it's been a struggle for him at the line. He's been scuffling this season. I mean, he's pretty well below the percentage that he shot a season ago, and not quite sure why.
And so Bass nails both of them.
How about the job they're doing drawing contact and giving themselves opportunities for free points at the line?
My kind of basketball, Steve. No frills, straight ahead, physical play.
Outside Gordon. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Celtics. Zeller's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the inside. The rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, I've been impressed with just both teams' energy, just really working hard on the board.
Bradley drives in. Drilled from 11 feet out. Bradley's got his 2nd bucket. Now here's Teague. 9-point game his last outing. On the wing, Ben Gordon. Fires for 3. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Celtics lead by 7. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
Okay, everybody, pay attention. We definitely got some stuff to go over from the first half. We're not going to let this game...
And now the 3rd quarter about to get going. Look at Evan Turner. Zarepko's checked in for Boston. Smart comes in for Isaiah Thomas. Atlanta also making some changes here. Mike Scott's checked in for Millsap. Ken Bazemore comes in for Cephalosha. And it's Schroeder in for Jeff Teague. On the court right now for the Hawks. Schroeder is out there with Kyle Korver. Then there's Horford. Then there's Kent Bazemore. And it's Scott in at the 4-man position. Clock at 2. Korver buries it from about 10 feet away.
Well, he knew that with his height advantage over his man, it was really a good decision just to rise up and take the jump shot.
Brandon Bass is checked in for the Celtics. For the Hawks. Bossie's checked in for Kyle Korver. Well, it was the Boston Celtics winning their last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
It was an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it was on the road. No question, by the way, that it was their offense that carried them.
Steve, I love the way they attacked at every opportunity. They never were on their heels, and eventually that allowed them to pull away.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, guys, Kyle Korver, of course, one of the league's most dangerous shooters. He said three-point shooting had better be the best part of my game, but if that's all you do, you don't get to play that much in the NBA. I try and be solid all around. I enjoy basketball and not just shooting. Kevin, he's a gamer.
He comes from a basketball family, Doris. Has that deep love of the game. You can just tell. Thanks. From the line, gets the front of the rim and out.
Well, the history of college coaches switching over to the NBA is pretty daunting. But Brad Stevens and the Celtics can't worry about those who came before him. He's just got to be himself. And he was well regarded in Boston. Despite the fact that they went through a rebuilding process last year, he did a really good job.
Bradley kicks to Sullinger. Takes it off the glass. And it's an 8-point Celtic lead.
I'd like to know what his percentage is from that range. I mean, it's got to be sky high.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
And it's Schroeder missing. And Coach Stevens enjoying great success in his 5 seasons as coach of the Butler Bulldogs.
Yeah, had a terrific, historic run. 2 consecutive trips to the NCAA title game. 2010 and 11, I had the privilege to be courtside calling those games. A 25-game win streak, one of the brightest minds in the game. And with the 6-year contract from the Celtics, they clearly believe in his abilities, as do I.
Here's Peck. Offline with his 3.
He's killing them with his pull shooting. The defense is more than willing to give him those shots now.
Turner passes to Urepko. That's good. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
I love the flow that they've been playing with offensively tonight. This is an impressive performance.
Well, and that lead they have just continues to grow and grow.
Well, through 3 quarters.
Coming up Sunday, February 22nd, Jeff Teague and the Atlanta Hawks go up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks live.
And now we present our State Farm assist of the game. With 5 total assists in the game, we've seen some great passing tonight from Turner.
And his passing ability is why they make...
And so it's Boston scraping by with the...
You know, life's a funny thing.
Whatever you say, boss.
A couple of months ago, I never even heard of you. A few weeks ago, I was certain you were a one-and-done guy. You know, have your cup of coffee in the bigs and then disappear, never to be heard from again.
And now?
Now, well, now I'm going to tell you that I was wrong not to draft you, and I was silly to offer you only a 10-day contract. And you know, I was mistaken to think you were only here to have a cup of coffee.
So you saying what I think you're saying?
Yeah, I'm saying we're offering you a guaranteed contract for the rest of the season.
Heck yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about right there. Thanks, you're not gonna regret this. I'm telling you, I'm gonna make this organization so proud.
Good. Listen, you got this opportunity because you've been working your tail off out there. You know, you keep doing what you're doing, and, you know, there's no limit to what you can achieve. You got it?
Yes, sir, I do.
Get out of here.
Thanks again.
Get out of here.